This is a question I get all the time. People were always calling me, asking me, can I work and still apply for disability? The answer is a qualified yes. My name is Michael Sullivan. I'm an attorney licensed in Kentucky. It's very fulfilling to see people that suddenly they can get a place to stay, suddenly they can buy food. That's where the magic is. The question always comes, how can you help me? How do we get started? What do we need to do to make a difference today? You're frustrated. You've worked and paid into the system throughout your life, and now you and your family need to get something back. I know it's hard when you can't work, especially when others depend on you. Now you're beginning to realize you need help getting through the system. I get this question a lot. It always revolves around, can I work while I'm applying for disability and my case is kicking around inside Social Security? The answer is a qualified yes. Before I go into it, let me distinguish that from a different question. People ask, can I work while I'm drawing disability? Okay, I'm going to answer the question, can I work while I apply for disability? The answer is sure you can, and it goes back to how much you make. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is certain work activity, it's really more of a hobby than, say, gainful employment. The threshold is always set about how much money you earn. As we speak today, which is the February 2017 timeframe, the threshold is $1,170 a month in gross earnings. If you make more than that on a sustained basis, you're going to be found to be gainfully employed, and the case is going to end based on the gainful employment. People ask, well, okay, if I make $1,160, what's that mean? Well, it means you're not technically dead in the water, but as a practical matter, you really are. My clients, what I like in my office, my comfort zone, hovers around $900 a month in gross earnings. If you make that or less a month, I have pretty good success in not losing the case on the fact that you're working while your case is kicking around. Please bear in mind, you absolutely have to report all work activity to the agency. I don't care if you're working for cash, whether you're getting a paycheck, however you're getting paid, report the work. If you don't, it's something called fraud. Now, once we talk about this topic, it gets very confusing very quick. People say, well, they overworked me during Christmas and I went over that threshold. Okay, we can probably work around a month or two that spike over the earnings limit, but by and large, they can average your earnings. So these are just kind of some of the starting points for the analysis of can I work while my disability case is kicking around. The general topic is called post-onset work attempts. There's special rules that cover unsuccessful work attempts. There's even a rule after you're disabled in warning called trial work. If you take away nothing from this, understand that there are certain rules that permit you to work some after you allege the disability date, after you say, I became disabled here, I can work some after this date and time. Talk to a lawyer who lives and breathes this kind of law so you get the actual law as it pertains to your particular facts. If you have any questions about your particular case, anything that might revolve around what kind of proof you need, remember, when in doubt, call your lawyer. I'm attorney Michael Sullivan. Let me know if I can answer your questions.